the whole being a parent experience has been, not to sound melodramatic, but life-changing. I've learned so many things that I hadn't really ever thought about.
It was practical, it was done by other parents, so it didn't feel judgmental. You know, they shared their experiences, their struggles, and I really enjoyed it.
After that session, I actually felt a heavy burden being lifted off my shoulders.
I'm only human, and I can only do what's good enough.
To do, even if it's small things for me, it makes me happy, and that will bring positive energy for the whole family.
It did me so much good to do that, and you know, just for my own sanity, but also for the sake of the kids as well.
It gives you a better understanding of what emotion it is that you're feeling or what your child's feeling.
I know that every feeling can be accepted. Just some behaviors cannot be accepted.
I was able to express myself in a much more effective way than maybe shouting.
Yeah, it works really well for us.
It worked! Don't jump on the sofa. It just doesn't really work.
The more I said it, the more she did it, until I learned to say what I want instead of what I want them to stop doing.
I just curbed the desire to take over and watched her, and just to see her exceeding that challenge, it was like really, really moving.
That time to connect and to be together, it's a really brilliant thing to do.
One of the labels that I wrote down that I'd been called when I was younger by many different people was messy. But if I describe the behaviour that I've seen that I don't like, you know, your clothes are all over the floor, then I'm kind of creating a different path for my child and making sure that they don't live with that label, which I feel like I've lived with for much of my life.
I found that really, really helpful. In fact, I've noticed my children also doing that, which is really nice.
The realization for me again that every single behavior, appropriate or inappropriate, is sending mum, dad a message. When you grab a hold of that, it is life transforming.
Commands that we use with children, it's about the language we use.
Consequences is one of my favourite discipline strategies. I find it so easy to be consistent with it.
It's really motivating because the kids know they're gonna get something in the end.
A really good technique that I learned on the Being a Parent course was just to get quieter and quieter and just say no.
I find when I ignore an annoying behaviour from between my daughters, I notice that they will do it less often because I didn't give them the attention.
So timeout has been useful. My eldest son, who's 14, he now can take himself away from situations that he feels if he's getting increasingly annoyed, angry or frustrated, he actually calls it timeout for himself.
My household rules came about because I was really struggling to make it clear to myself about what I expected from my children's behaviour.
To be clear and calm and assertive, and seeing the benefits of that with the children were massive.
It's going to create a collaborative relationship.
Asking open questions where it's not a definite yes or no answer has really helped me connect with my children and get them to open up about their feelings. Now I have 2 very chatty boys.
What I learned using reflective listening was to stop offering solutions.
And the reflective listening is probably the biggest thing that we have used in this house.
We feel that when we come on this course that some miracle is going to happen, but it isn't a miracle that happens. We start to listen.
Anger is not necessarily a problem, but the way you deal with it is. So if you can nip it in the bud by calming yourself down, then you won't get to that state of losing control.
It's good because it takes the stigma away from it, because I think sometimes people might have thought like, oh, I don't want to do a parenting program because I don't want anyone to think that I don't know how to parent or I'm a bad parent.
There's no shame about it. It's improving your knowledge. It's helping you invest in yourself so you can invest in your children. So I would encourage everybody, every parent, moms, dads, carers, invest in your knowledge.
And I can get quite emotional about it actually, because it has really changed so many things. Now I can't praise it enough.